state lawmaker from the East Bay is pushing that all kids in California get tested for exposure to lead.
There's good reason for it. Recent studies have shown that in some parts of the Bay Area, as many as 7% of children have elevated levels of lead in their blood. As KRON 4's Charles Clifford reports, if it's left untreated, that lead exposure could result in learning disabilities and long-term health problems.
Currently in California, only kids who are receiving some sort of government assistance are required to receive a lead exposure test. But a new bill introduced by Assemblyman Bill Quirk of Hayward would require that all kids between 6 months and 6 years of age receive a test. AB 1316 would change California's health and safety code to require all kids to be tested for lead exposure. Previous attempts at similar bills have failed because such testing would be expensive, and at the time there didn't appear to be a need for it. But in recent years, the dangers of lead exposure have become apparent in places like Flint, Michigan. Many spots in California and the Bay Area have also seen a large number of kids with elevated blood lead levels.
This universal blood lead testing bill would help to prevent children from falling through the cracks.
Larry Brooks is with Alameda County's Healthy Homes Department, which works with families who are dealing with lead exposure. They believe broad testing would help their department reach more kids who are at risk.
So this would give us some advance notice as far as clustered areas that we could then approach those communities and talk to the residents about child lead poisoning prevention.
Brooks also says that even though testing all children might be expensive, he believes that the long-term benefits are worth it.
When you find a child and you can prevent them from being lead poisoned, you're actually saving money.
Now, the bill was introduced into the Assembly last month. It is currently in committee. At this point, it's unclear how much it would cost to test all kids in California for lead exposure, and it's also unclear who would pay for those tests. In East Bay, Charles Clifford, KRON 4 News.